Menino Beach.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Casey with Seraphim Siren, and today's pick a card is going to be all about your person, their current thoughts, feelings, intentions, what they might be hiding, what they wish they could say, what they've finally realized. We just kind of dive in and see where spirit takes us. And pile one, we have Sodalite Heart. Pile two, we have a red Jasper Heart. In pile three, we have Amethyst Heart. I will be picking zodiac signs, so if you already know what pile you are most drawn to, you can look down below in the description box and find the timestamps there and in the pinned comment. Thank you so much. I'll see you at your piles. Bye. Okay, guys, let's see what comes out. There's 3, 4, 3, 4. All right. Pile 1, we have Aries, Aquarius, the letter A could be significant, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Pile 2, we have Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Capricorn. Pile 3, we have Leo, Cancer, Gemini, and Taurus. All right, I'll give you a moment to meditate on your piles, and I will see you at your piles. Thank you so much. Bye. Hey, pile 1. If you chose this Sodalite Heart, this is going to be your reading. If you missed it and was interested, the zodiac signs are Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Pisces. The letter A could be significant. Your card Deep, dark sea mermaid. Find solutions in the unknown places in the darkness. Number 16. So I feel like the number 16 is the Tower in tarot. And it feels like there's a deep comfortability with your darkness. Like there's a lot to be known, especially with your person. I keep looking at this one here. I cannot remember what the name of it is. I want to say angler, but I saw something one time and it was just this fish looks like a monster, but it lives under the most like incredible pressure at the bottom of the ocean, um, and in the darkness, and it doesn't know any better, but you know there's a time when it I instinctually knows that it heads towards the surface, and so it rises up into the sunlight, never having seen it before, and as soon as it gets close to it, it dies because it's the pressure change, and it's like it's like go into the light, and there is some light shedded on her, like I'm just looking towards the light. 1 is a new beginning, and 6 is unconditional love and healing. I think maybe you and your person connect because you both have these deep, dark, unknown places. Okay, let's see what we get with tarot. I'm actually gonna do Oracle first. Okay. Take a deep breath and think about your person. Pile 1. What's going on with pile 1? Movement. So we have this gives me chariot energy. So Cancer and the number 7. But this feels like forward movement. And the only thing you can really see in this picture that has any color is in front of it, and everything is facing forward. So maybe you have been finding solutions, or they have been finding solutions in their darkness. Maybe it's been it feels like a big tower moment, but I think your person is looking forward. Oh my goodness, okay. Gossip. So this feels like a card that is based on ego, um, on the fear of being seen. Let me get some more cards out. Okay. Mischievous. Let's get one more. Complicated. So you have the periodic table here. Somebody could be really into science, or a teacher, or maybe have some complicated classes going on. Okay, on the bottom we have masking. Okay. So this being on the bottom of the deck and the overall energy, it really feels like there's a want, a need for forward movement of some kind. And I think ultimately you just really want to know what's going on. What's the tea? I think they are still kind of in this. This is like this Seven of Swords energy, this sneakiness, this mischievous, maybe even spying on you, looking at your social media. This feels very much like they themselves are complicated in many ways. And I think the mask that they put on to society, or masks, they might have multiple. They can't really hide themselves from you. They are trying very hard, but you kind of see right through. They feel like they are some sort of plague that there's no cure for. I mean, gossip, poison, poison apple, poison, everything just looks very sinister. But I just think this person is really pessimistic, really stuck in their darkness. stuck in this tower moment and trying to move forward. But they still have all these things weighing on them. Let's see what the tarot comes out. Do you even care? I dream about you a lot too much. Pile one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is pain. This is pain. And you could feel, it's almost like you are comfortable even in the deepest, darkest parts of you. You have made friends with your demons. And they are still locked away behind, underneath, suffocating from pain. Maybe even stuck in a dark night of the soul. Okay, what do we do here? I think so, yes. Okay, well, there you go. I think so, yes. Yes. And this always reminds me of the Sun card. It's like, yes, they do want forward movement. Let's get more out. Wait. Well, okay. I want a fresh start with you. And that green is like that heart chakra energy. So again, we have the number 1, which is that new beginning. So I feel like this is kind of a Ace of Pentacles. You know, I always hear grass is greener. The grass is not greener. Maybe they heard that you were ready to give up, walk away, that it was too complicated for you. And they want you to wait. Also, 7 gives me Chariot energy. So it's, again, like, yes, I want to move forward with this, but they're at, you know, a stop. We have 8, which is strength and Leo energy. Okay. Well, we have 5 and 6. If I follow you, I could lose everything. This always reminds me, well, 5 is change. So there's a fear that any change, you know, it's going to be different with everyone. What exactly the details are, but there's, with the Hierophant, it's like self-limiting beliefs, it's maybe religious factors, just different values. Um, it could even be commitment. I've got 15, which is Capricorn energy with the devil. So we have the number 6. So you have so many options and choices. This card's been burned. So it always gives me the feeling that, they've been burned before. And I feel like they have this love for you with this lover's energy, Gemini energy. And lovers, it is a choice of the heart. And, this could be you. Maybe you want the fresh start, this green, this heart chakra energy of fresh start of the heart, It could also be because I'm seeing 11, which is justice, and 8 and 11 sometimes switch in tarot decks. So sometimes justice will be 8 and 11 will be strength. But I'm seeing that it's going to take a lot of strength to bring justice to this situation. But there's so much unconditional love and healing. It's on the bottom. No. Yes and no. Oh my goodness. And there's your Ace of Pentacles again. It's a back and forth and it's complicated. But it has to do with they're not ready to go down this road. They go back and forth between yes and no with this new beginning, but the 9 of Swords is what this gives me, and it also gives me a little bit of Hermit energy, which is Virgo. My music just stopped, so it's like, yeah. I think they cycle through reasons to choose this connection and reasons to run away from it. So there could be a lot as far, with the Hermit, it feels like a dark night of the soul. But 9 of Swords, sleepless nights, anxiety. But you know what? I'm also seeing 19, which is the sun. And they think of you like the sun. It's the happiest card in the tarot deck. And this is what I feel like is the sun card. I want you to choose There is some choice that needs to be made. Reach out. So we keep getting these ones. Pile one. Love me. Gossip only hurts more. I was wondering if I was going to see that again because when I picked up the deck, this was on the bottom. And so you have gossip coming up twice. So there could be a lot of just them not being ready to be themselves. They still have themselves are still stuck behind masks that they can't quite. And it's like they don't want to change because they could lose everything. But they're scared. They want to know for sure all the answers to these questions that they have, but they can't. They're waiting for you. Wait. And these are like higher self or spirit cards. I look at them also as blue, which is throat chakra. Like they have these questions and maybe even answers, but they're not able to speak them to you. They're in their head about what people think of this connection and if it's worth risking the way people see them. Definitely. Happiness is my priority. Now is not the time. But maybe in the future, this could be your energy. Maybe you've been waiting. Maybe you're wondering if they even care. Maybe you just want to know if they're choosing you in any way, if you're of any value, if they love you at all. But somebody needs to reach out. There needs to be communication. So let's see what they would say. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Guys, if you are enjoying your reading, please subscribe. I'm actually trying to get to 1K. So I'd really appreciate it. Open to compromise. That's what the conversation needs to be about. 2 is a number of partnership. It's a number of balance. Decisions. But your person, they're still making their decisions from a place of ego instead of a place from their heart, from their emotions. Okay. What would they say to pile 1? We share unhealthy trauma bonds. I trust them over you. I'm considering other options. I'm waiting for a sign from you. Did you get that in the tarot? They're waiting for you. Again, this could be completely your energy. Take it as it resonates, because you could be coming into your own spiritual awakening where you are realizing that this could be an unhealthy trauma bond. Or if you've had to make a choice, maybe you have had to make a choice. Maybe you do trust someone more than the person you're asking about. Maybe you're ready to go out and see what else is out there for you, but you're still waiting on a sign, because ultimately you don't want anything else. It's on the bottom. I'm afraid to lose you. You're not even mine. Let's get some more. Pile one. What would they say to pile one? I can't take being away from you any longer. Please understand that I need space right now. Oh my goodness. Wow. Our connection is complicated. There are issues out of our control. And you did have the card complicated come out. Like right here, I think, in the spread. I do love you, just don't know how to show you right now. Oh, okay, you're going to be... Sorry, if you're new to me, I have OCD, and sometimes it's worse than others. Okay. On the bottom, please don't hate me for ghosting you. You didn't deserve it. Okay. I'm going to get one of these for advice. Advice for pile one, please. Yeah, there might be a lot of false starts or pauses between the two of you. The music just keeps going out. Advice for pile one. Absolutely. Self-care. Self-care is not being selfish. You're investing in the most precious thing on earth, you. All right. And I'm going to get you some of my self-curated spicy messages. I do personal readings. If you are interested in that, all that information is down below, and this deck is available upon request. Some people are so lost in their heads. Some are lost in their hearts. Some feel so lost they find the most beautiful places that some of us will never live to fill. That's one of the literally couple of sad cards in the deck. And I feel like that's your energy. Like you're never going to live up to be worthy for your person. But that's not your fault, pile one. You are worthy. You need to love yourself. Pile one. I want to explore every inch of your body, every inch of your beautiful body, slowly and very thoroughly. Our time apart has only made me more certain that I want to spend my nights by your side and my days with your heart. In case you ever foolishly forget, I am never not thinking of you. I want to be the reason you can't wipe that grin off your face while I'm wiping off mine. On the bottom we have, one day when I wake up at 3 a.m., unable to sleep, I will look next to me and you will be there, sleeping beside me peacefully, and suddenly the world won't seem so lonely. So this person really does miss you and really thinks a lot about you being by their side. So let's see here. I'm going to get some final advice from these angel number cards. If I can get them without dropping a bunch of other ones. Here we go. Okay. This is 2 decks put together. What advice, Spirit, can we leave pile 1 with? 2-2-2-2. Feminine forces. Relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, humility. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit, and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge. Listen. Ten. It's up to you. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement. Again, with movement, we had that card come out. Self-realization, self-love. Taking action and unconditional love. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. $9,999. Lessons learned. Culmination, results, benefits, reflection, completion. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive toward your goals. See, moving toward. And I do remember saying something about them being very much, very pessimistic. Um, Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you, but it says yo. So maybe somebody says yo a lot. But yeah, there's some mistakes on these cards. On the bottom, look at that. 111. Intuition. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self realization, taking action, and unconditional love. Is this the same? This is the same message. That's insane. Because I don't think I even knew. Yeah, it says the same exact thing. But for that to come out twice, even if it's, a miss, that's cool. Okay, so intuition, it's up to you. Follow your intuition. All right. We have refocus on the bottom. 666, which is unconditional love and healing. It's a very divine number. Refocus to balance, to find balance between your material and spiritual aspects of life. Stop putting so much emphasis on material things. And so remember, we were talking a lot about the ego. So it could be that, your person just needs to come out of that ego, that stubbornness, that drive for material things. But yeah, self-care, okay? It's not selfish. It's investing in you. And they need space. So we're going to leave it here. Thank you so much, Pile 1. If you did enjoy the reading, again, please like, subscribe, comment down below, share. It all helps for me to get into the algorithm and this message find other people that need it. So that's it. I'm sending you guys so much love, warm soul hugs, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, Pile 2. If you chose this red jasper heart, this is going to be your reading. The zodiac signs, in case you were interested, are Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Capricorn. And your card, Mermaid in a Koi Pond. Rediscover your individuality. Become the dragon. Number 41. Definitely giving Pisces energy. Um, Rediscover your individuality. Become the dragon. I think your person, I think you've really helped to shine a light on their individuality as a person. Like they've really started, like almost like a catalyst for their growth. Feeling, you make them feel good about themselves. You give them pause. Um, as you can tell, my music just paused. Um, but 4 is a number of foundation. It's also the Emperor. 1 is new beginnings, and I'm feeling Ace of Wands here. Let's see what we get with the Oracle. Take a deep breath and think about your person. Pile 2. What's going on with pile 2? Oh, wow. We have passion, clingy, and music. Let's get one more. Barrier. And on the bottom, future. Okay, so I feel like, because again, I'm looking over here, and 1 is a new beginning, 4 is a foundation, and 5, which this reduces to, is change. And I feel like there is some of that Hierophant energy there where self-limiting beliefs, you see in this passion card, her eyes are covered, and it seems like he's leaning in for a kiss, but he's kind of just holding her there, like her mouth shut. It's giving see no evil, speak no evil. It almost looks like her ears are covered too. But this is also, I was feeling the Ace of Wands here, and I think there is a lot of passion between the two of you. There's a lot of attraction. You might even have a dream connection with this Pisces energy, and this just seems like almost this telepathic love. You could both have some of the same kind of kinks. I think you might have both helped each other to discover your own inner dragons. We do have, you see how she's clinging to these fish. And then we have this octopus, but clingy. We also have barrier. And I feel like this is the two of your energies, your maybe even attachment styles. One of you could be anxious, attacher, where you have abandonment issues. One of you could be fearful, avoidant, always having these walls up. But I think the two of you might share this passion for music. You might speak to each other through music. But the future energy being on the bottom of the deck, it seems like there is an opportunity for this connection to flourish, but it might just be living on passion at this moment. At least for one of you. One of you might just still have the walls up. Let me see what the tarot says. I'm not that. Oh my goodness. It also feels like your person might be very black and white, whereas all this blue here is like you're not afraid to share your feelings, but your person still can't show themselves to you yet. And they just kind of want you to just be quiet. I feel like the need to be quiet. Maybe in the future, maybe this is what they're working on. I'm addicted to you. So we've got 15, which is Capricorn energy showing up again with the devil. And I always hear conflicted by hailstorm. I'm conflicted. This addiction's got me twisted on you. I'm yes, I'm no. You might have messages in pile one. So, yeah, this energy between you, the energy that makes you cling and your person run scared, is, yeah, they love your individuality. They love how you inspire them. Time to ground yourself. So this is a spirit message. It's also like your higher self, but I look at it as the, throat chakra. Have I lost everything and I would do anything for you? So, okay, let's see here. Oh boy. So we have, I would do anything for you. Now this 10 is kind of, for me, it's all the tens. It's all the tens is what I see with that blue anything. Because that's, that's the spirit color in this deck. And it just feels like, I always have that Meatloaf song, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. And what they're not wanting to do yet is come clean about those feelings. They're being addicted to you, or why they keep up this barrier. But have I lost everything? That is, this also came up in pile one. This is the Nine of Swords. It's also kind of a little bit of hermit energy with Virgo. But it just makes me feel like your person, they know that they are not showing up in this connection. They're afraid for you to see the real them. But I see 19, I see the sun. I see that, the 10 of cups, the 10 of pentacles, the wheel of fortune, even the 10 of wands and the 10 of swords. It's like walking through hell and back. It's still not able to reveal that. And being terrified that they're going to lose you because of it. Look at that. Ace of Wands. Yes, they want this passionate new beginning with you. what's on the bottom. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. So, this is kind of, for me, it's a mixture of Hermit and the Nine of Cups. It's like, I've never felt this way before. Like, you are a dream come true. You would be a wish come true. I've never been loved like this. But they need time to isolate, to figure out what it is that causes these attachment issues, whether they fear commitment, they fear rejection. They need time. And so in the future, it seems a little more possible than it does right now. Right now, there needs to be grounding. See? Because they're having a tower moment, 16, which is also pile 1. So you definitely might have some messages there if you felt called. But 16, again, with that tower energy, they're going through it, wondering what kind of decision this is. They do want you to be more selfish. Look at how that matches the koi pond. Open to compromise, which we saw earlier. I'm a very jealous person. Words hurt. So, whew, that is seeing 19, the sun. So that, it definitely feels like you bring them happiness. You bring them something they've never really felt. They need time to figure that out. Let's see what they would say. Oh my, okay. Well, let's see. I have some tricks up my sleeve. I don't know how long I'll wait. That could be your energy. That could be the reason that they're so hung up on losing everything. My body feels fine, but my heart feels empty. I'm so proud at how much you've grown. So this could be a long time coming. Let's get... Oh, okay. I thought having children would fix us. Now, that could definitely be... I mean, obviously that is just for a few of you, but maybe even blended families. Maybe even your inner children. But take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. I'm not being honest with you or myself. I fear losing control and risking it all. And that is some real big energy. That's really a lot of what this reading is about. One more. We project fears onto each other. Yeah, your abandonment fears and their commitment fears. You have a big impact on my life. Yeah. I think you might have been a really big catalyst for your person, maybe even to go into a spiritual awakening, dark night of the soul. Let's see. A couple of these. Things moved so fast and I didn't know how to trust my feelings for you. Yeah. No matter what happens, my heart will always belong to you. And I don't understand what this connection really is. I never expected to fall in love with you so quickly. I am sorry for messing everything up. You deserve so much more. I'm so in love with you. You are so perfect to me. I have never loved anyone the way that I love you. One more. I am secretly obsessed with you. No, they are definitely addicted to you. I get scared, being honest with you. So that coming up again about not wanting to tell you that truth. On the bottom, I know that we are spiritually connected, and I hate this distance between us. It doesn't feel good. Okay, so I'm gonna get an advice card, pile 2. Pearls before swine. Be careful who you give your best self to, for the wrong people will take you for granted and are unworthy of your gifts. Save your best for those who will genuinely appreciate you, what you have to offer, and return the kindness. Just keep that in mind. Be very discerning. Okay. And I'm going to get some of, these are my spicy messages. I curated this deck. If you want to dive into this, I do give personal readings. All that information you can find down below, but this is also available upon request for personal readings. So, but let's see what they would say. You might be the one to take away the pain and let my mind go quiet, and nothing else is quite the same as how I feel when I'm at your side. And that's a Sleep Token lyric. If I had every trace of you erased from my mind, my heart would still ache for you, my love. Oh wow, we have another sleep token. I only have a couple of these in here. Keep me alive, keep me believing that now is the time to take it or leave it. Now are you going to dance on the line with me? Since you know it's not a game or a fantasy. And I don't even know who I used to be. Something's got to change. Oh, we've got another here. I love you. That is the beginning. That is the end. That is everything. Okay. I yearn to unleash the wild side of you, to revel in the untamed passion that lies dormant within. Passion. On the bottom. I knew when I met you, you'd become my favorite song. Please send me a sexy playlist just for me so you could have a musical connection. Again, you had music come out. So, let's see. And one more. We're going to get some advice. Angel numbers, pile 2. 535, take a step. Let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. Be prepared to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. 1144, high vibes, divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, and higher calling. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. Didn't we have something talking about wild and untamed? A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. Let's get one more. We have 808. I'm hearing the 808 drum. We have prosperity. Embrace your potential and welcome prosperity. You are making wise decisions and heading in the right direction. And on the bottom, 0220, pile 2. So you got mirroring numbers. Act on your idea. Realistic and practical approach goals. Divine timing again, and ambition, cooperation, and discipline. You have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, again, coming up with being wise, so I'm thinking of owls. I just totally lost my train of thought. Owls popped into my head. That could be significant. You can do anything. Also, judgment. We have Libra energy in the pile. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what your plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. If you did enjoy this reading, please like, subscribe. I'm trying so hard to get to 1K. So if you want to help me out with that, I'd be very appreciative. Comment down below, share. All that is things that can help me get into that YouTube algorithm so that other people can see these messages. And yeah, just giving you so much love, warm soul hugs, and I hope to see you next one. Bye. Hey, pile 3. If you chose this beautiful amethyst heart, this is going to be a reading. If you're interested in the zodiac signs, we have Cancer, Leo, Gemini, and Taurus. In your card, we have the Dragonfly Mermaid, Number 19, you've attracted wonderful news. So number 19 in tarot is the Sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. You also have this reducing to 10, which is the end of a cycle. And dragonflies, they are very spiritual, and meaning they have there's so much meaning behind dragonflies, but what I'm feeling is the transformation. The growth. They start underwater, and when they grow, that's when they come out of the water, and then they're able to fly. And water being very, seems very, I'm seeing the purple as being your third eye energy, being intuitive. Maybe what you have known all along intuitively is finally going to come to fruition. Let's see what the oracle says. I want you to take a deep breath, think about your person. What's going on with pile three's person's shadow work? Divine intervention. Visitor. Let's get one more. Clarity. On the bottom we have family. So that being the overall energy is very telling. So it feels like these are such beautiful cards too. It feels like there is a lot of shadow work to be done. What is going on there? I had ashes on my nail from the Palo Santo. So maybe you've been burned by this person. Maybe your person is rising from the ashes like a phoenix. You may have had some kind of opportunity to see your person or get together with your person. But it's really, divine intervention at this point, because it just wasn't the time. There's still so much. And I love how this is so like green. I think clarity is coming. And I think it has a lot to do with family dynamics. Like there's lots of things you don't know. Let's see what the tarot says. Oops. And lotus flowers too, like they grow from the darkness and they turn out so beautiful. Okay. I never imagined so much perfection. I am coming, trust. 19. I love it when that happens. So this is the Nine of Cups, which you are a wish fulfilled. And this is like, it's kind of one of sword or ace of swords, ace of wands, like, because there is a little bit of a, I want to say, kinkiness to this card sometimes. But yes, they think you are perfection, and they don't want you to doubt that, even though there has been these missed opportunities, that soon, the sun is clarity. So it's like clarity, clarity, clarity. And I think it surrounds the shadow work and, the healing within the family. Whatever that means, it'll be different for everyone. But we also, this again, 10. So we have 10, 10. But that's the completion of a cycle. And 9 is also just like you're almost there. But the 9 reminds me of the Hermit. Like they are in their head a lot about their own self-worth and whether or not, they're good enough. Ooh. 3. Oh my goodness. Why Spirit want? Well, you know, I love a story. Just put that there for a moment. So, I just dream and wish for everything. 7 of Cups energy. We have 16, which is a Tower moment. You may have messages in pile 1. And also, I'm seeing, you know, this adds up to 17, which is the Star. Aquarius energy. And the Star is healing. The Star is wish fulfillment and even reconciliation. But we have those limiting self-beliefs, these Hierophant, number 5. This, you know, the number 5 always gives me Hierophant energy with that self-limiting beliefs. And if I follow you, I could lose everything. I'm absolutely in love with you. Wait. So we've got 5, 6, 7. It's on the bottom. Gossip only hurts more. And look at how it's the same color. This always just reminds me of, you know, red flag going back and forth in your head. 6 is lover's energy with Gemini, choice of the heart. And maybe there is a choice that needs to be made. Maybe there is things that have to be handled. 12 is Pisces energy with Hanged Man. And they're dreaming and wishing for everything, but they're also worrying about losing everything. And so it hops from new perspective to just that old perspective where they are in their ego and they feel like they're gonna be judged. I think we should see other people. They're scared of commitment. They want to listen. Look, there's my Sun card right there. There's no doubt that you bring so much happiness and love. But they're scared to commit to an idea of anything that gives up the least bit of control. So there's always this energy of wait. You know, they feel like they are absolutely in love with you, but they stay in their head. They find the wrong reasons, the red flags. You know, 7 gives me that Cancer energy with a Chariot. And so it's like halt on this forward movement because you could be wrong. Let's figure out all the things that could happen. And there's just no way to know. There's just no way to know, guys. 6 and 7, we have 13. And that's Scorpio with the death card. There is progression. There is a lot of potential. There's so much sun energy here that it's really just sad. I feel sad because people should follow their heart more, because that's going to lead you to the sun. So seek professional advice. I'm too afraid to talk. 777 could be significant. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. You are so very special. Now is not the time. Let me hold you. Let's start a brand new, tangible, grounded beginning. You are right. This love scares me. Fear is a hell of a hard thing to overcome. So they're in transformation mode. They're, they're going to continue to stay in their head, go back and forth. But eventually, the good news will come out like this. I just started hearing "You Are My Sunshine." There's just so much sun energy here. And I just can't be caught up in the ego. They might want to continue, just being in a single energy. But the divine has decided it is not the time. There needs to be some healing done, but there is wonderful news coming. So maybe, depending on where you are on that journey, there could be some, like I said, there's so much clarity here. The sun is clarity. We saw it so many times. And so, yeah, it feels, like I said, it's kind of a sad energy, a drained, tired, just like over it, wanting it to be just wanting to be together. All right, let's see what they would say. Pile 3. What would they say? I'm paying the price for my actions. Look at that. It's kind of a similar. I'm going to put these ones down here. 3. Okay, let's see. I'm not being honest with you or myself. I fear losing control and risking it all. Told you, we talked about the control thing. I want it all with you or nothing at all. I'm hearing Warren G. I want it all. Oops. Okay, well. I've come too far to settle. You got closer than anyone else did. I know there was that. There it is. I know you better than you think. Okay, that was it. Oh, no, there's one. Didn't I see? Oh, here it is. My insecurities get the best of me. That's exactly what we were saying with the not feeling worthy. Okay. Let's see what's on the bottom. My weakened heart is finally healing after all this time. That's what I heard. Okay. Let's see. Got some more message cards here. What would they say to pile 3? I am working on myself so I can come back. Please wait for me. Wait. Our connection is complicated. There are issues out of our control. Yeah. I feel like it might even be focused around third-party issues, whether it's a person, a place, distance, family, career. There's something. 3. We need to let each other go. And that's that self-sabotage energy, just like this. I think we should see other people. They know and feel that you are just unlike anyone else. Oh, what did they do? I love you so much no matter what. It's like they're trying to prepare for losing you before there's been anything to lose. Please don't hate me for ghosting you. You didn't deserve it. I never expected to fall in love with you so quickly. No matter what happens, my heart will always belong to you. Again, no matter what, no matter what. I'm so in love with you. You are so perfect to me. You've gotten every single I'm so in love with you card in this deck. I mean, this is kind of a shadow and light deck, and you've got all shadow or all light and Just a couple of shadows. Let's get one more. Pile 3. Are you serious, pile 3? I do love you, just don't know how to show you right now. So much love. So much love. What's on the bottom? No matter who I am with, my thoughts always lead me back to you. And that's what I was saying. They're wanting to put some brakes on this because they are scared. But they can't quite tell you how they feel either. That's why all they've been screaming is, I love you, with the occasional intrusive thought. So let's get, okay, I'm gonna get some spicy messages. See what they would say here. But if you want to delve into this any further, I do offer private readings. You can find all that information down below, and this deck is available upon request for that. This is my self-made spicy giggle deck. And let's see what they would say. I want you to do that freaky thing I love so much. Oh, what's that? I was yours before we ever even touched each other. In the language of glances, let's converse where every blink and every stare whispers our secrets. I'm so in love. They'll probably never say I love you, but here they are. How many times can it be said in this reading? That's the good news. Maybe they're finally going to tell you. I just heard don't hold your breath. So I'm so in love. Every time I look at you, my soul gets dizzy. Pile 3. Look, I'm terrified of losing you, and you're not even mine. More of that fear coming out. There's a couple of very odd cards in this deck, and this is one of them. I wonder how disturbing it is to just think about how much I feel for you. I don't understand. It was meant to feel joyful and whole, but here I am in pieces. I need you. It could even be your energy. See what's on the bottom. I think we deserve a soft epilogue, my love. We are good people and we've suffered enough. Pile 3. I love you guys. Let's get some advice. Advice for pile 3, please. Advice for pile 3. Okay. Oh, you got 2. Look at that. And see, we have the family card. There's a lot to do with that. It says generational curses. Rise above your past and allow the cycle to end with you. So they could be cycling through regret. We all have regret about something in life. The lesson to learn is not to dwell on it. So this might be something that they're trying to learn. Might be what their shadow work is with. Rising above their past traumas and regrets. Trying to learn not to dwell on it. Trying to just live their life. But they love you. They really do. Oh, my music just paused. So there might be a pause on this connection right now. But there's so much love. Oh, my back just cracked. Wow. So there's going to be some kind of relief soon. Some clarity, definitely, for sure. Clarity. Maybe even some coming clean is what I'm hearing. Let's see one last advice. We've got these angel cards, angel numbers. Let's see what we get for you, pile 3. Wow, that's amazing. 4444. Blessing in disguise. Obstacles, hardships, strength, building character and experience. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. $777, which we already brought up. So if that's your number, there's your sign, spiritual awakening. You are on the right path. You're spiritually evolving and aligning with your higher purpose. Pile 3. 9999. I believe this came out in pile 2. Lessons learned. Culmination, results, benefits, reflection, completion. Take stock of the accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive toward your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. All right, guys. $909. Confidence. Things are moving, and you need to make a decision. Act with confidence and take risks. Thank you so much for being here. This was beautifully heartbreaking. I'm sending you so much love, warm soul hugs. If you enjoyed this reading, please please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1K, and I've got a bit of a ways to go. So I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. Yeah, so check out my main channel, Mosaic Mermaid. All that's linked down below. And thank you so much for being here. Sending you so much love, warm soul hugs. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I just really hope it's as beautiful as you. Thank you.